Well, as a commentator myself, I really enjoy checking back on old YouTube and watching the old videos because they give me a more of a feel what type of content I want to make. So it brings me comfort watching the older videos because it brings me back to my childhood. It honestly reminds me why I'm on YouTube in the first place. I'm pretty sure almost every creator feels that feeling. But anyways, let's talk about one of the more degenerate older YouTubers, LionMaker. Now there's probably so many other videos talking about LionMaker, so I won't bother going in depth about him, but I'll just give a brief introduction about him. LionMaker was a Minecraft YouTuber mostly known for his making of hide and seek, and where he just hid and then he talked to his young audience.
But let's have a look up here. Let's take some height, see if we can spot the panda anywhere. Okay, Phoenix is still up there. Let's go get Melmo, because I know exactly where Melmo is, guys. I know where she is. I remember. I've got memory and stuff. Oh, and because I yelled the second before. Okay, let's go. Let's go. Let's just go up there. Let's see if we can catch Melmo. If we can sneak up on her. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Oh, how do we get up there? How do we get up there? Do you reckon you have to jump up there? It's up. Oh, through here. Where did she go? Where did she go? The Melmo did it. She changed. Oh, she got caught as well. I think everyone's caught. I think that's everyone caught. I think I saw everyone get caught. Yeah, look at that. Look at that. The panda. Punch in the face. She's a kung fu panda, so she's good. She's a kung fu panda. But guys, okay, let's jump into the second round. Round number 2.
While this content was nothing near original, it still gained an audience that absolutely loved this type of content. But behind the scenes, something way worse was going on, and Keemstar would soon expose that.
I can't say how he felt, but in my mind, he felt threatened. So he jumped back to whatever the other one's called, Twitter.
Yeah.
Thanks. And then he asked her to send nudes.
What is your reaction at that? I mean, it's a 27-year-old man asking your 13-year-old daughter for nudes.
Well, at this point in time, I didn't know he was 27 or 26 or whatever age he's supposed to be. It was just, this was a person that I had no idea who was asking my 13-year-old daughter for nudes. And that was, for fans go, inappropriate.
Absolutely. So did you initially think that he was much younger?
No, I didn't think he was younger. I already had researched who she was having contact with. I knew he was 25, 27 years old, something like that. And I was horrified.
I think most parents would be. So what happened after? I mean, obviously you had to have let him know, like, this was inappropriate, right?
This will be the one in many signs showing that LionMaker isn't what he showed himself as. It will later be proven that he knew of the person's age and actually knew that they were underage during that time. As well, LionMaker will go on his Twitter apologizing to everyone, saying that he won't do it again, which was a complete lie. He just does it again and again, embarrassing himself and making people just don't have any sympathy towards him. Yeah, I've been kind of missing a detail here. He actually goes on rants on Twitter for like a little bit, so he's been on a rant about this, and I don't have screenshots because his account is terminated. LionMaker will go on to make a video called Dear Friends, where he claims he was a victim and everybody abandoned him. Then the video, he goes on to a rant talking about how he's defenseless and everybody's just left him. He tries to sympathize with the audience, which obviously is kids, so they're obviously going to sympathize with him. Now, if he actually genuinely means anything he said in that video, it doesn't excuse anything he have done this whole time. It's pretty obvious he's trying to play innocent to all the things he have done that whole time. Final nail in the coffin for LionMaker's career was when the victim herself came out about her experience with LionMaker.
This is my video about what happened between LionMaker and me online. I haven't had the chance to tell my side of the story or my truth and put it out there, and I know there's obviously going to be people that believe me and that don't. This is it. This is like the final thing I'm going to have to say about this, and I apologise for the quality of the video because there is no guidebook for how I'm supposed to make this. So it might be a bit jumpy and cutty because I'm just trying to factor everything in.
So, Paige, your first question was, why did you take LionMaker, aka Marcus, to court?
Took him to court because for 3 years of my life we were in an online relationship, and in those 3 years it was basically just abuse, mental and sexual kind. So, you know, yeah, he went to jail before the whole court thing, and it kind of made us cut ties. Although we had been in contact while I was in prison, we had sent like letters to each other, but eventually I saw the light.
Did he end up going to jail?
He did, but this was before the whole court thing actually happened. So December 23rd up until end of September-ish time, he was in jail. I think.
What year? December
2016 till end of September, beginning of October 2017. He was under investigation, I think. So I think that's why they kept him in. And then we cut ties in July 2017. So that's where the break-off period begins.
Okay, why continue working with him and covering for him? Why take so long to take action?
Well, I think it's difficult for any outside person to understand the kind of intensity that was our relationship. There was no chance for me to just be like, I'm done with this, I'm leaving. It's not as simple as just turning your computer off and that being it. This guy was threatening me, threatening to send messages to my family. It just wasn't a healthy relationship that didn't give me the option to leave until we were physically not able to actually get.
Well, safe to say that LionMaker will never come back to YouTube anytime soon because of his actions, and there's no defense towards any of his actions. His whole career has been in the gutter from like a long time, and he's not coming back from there. Anyways, thanks for watching. Consider dropping a like and sub, and I'm out.